and welcome back to the channel. I'm Isabella, and technically this is the following week, but I never remember to film the intro, so I'm gonna film it now and then I'm just gonna jump you back right into the video. But basically you just followed me on a little weekly vlog, in other words my finals weekly vlog, and it was pretty interesting. Did not expect it to be the way it was, and I also didn't expect to be super productive. That's basically the little intro. Also, if you haven't noticed, I did do a bit of rebrand, so there's that. But other than that, I'm gonna put you back to the video because I don't really have much else to say.
Good morning. So as you can tell, I literally just woke up like a couple minutes ago and I am questioning life. I have my stats exam in like an hour and I feel prepared, and it's also restricted open book, which means we're allowed to access paper materials, but we're not allowed any internet related access, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I feel okay regardless. And then after that I need to start studying for my game theory exam, which is on Friday, and I'm going to be bringing you guys along for that anyway. So welcome to the start of a weekly vlog. Of course I will be filming a more concrete intro after, but right now I just don't have the energy or the botheredness, so I'm gonna go get ready and I'll see you in a bit.
Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down, so I'll lay here.
Good morning, happy Tuesday. You're literally balancing on my laptop right now. I'm literally sitting on the bed and I'm just going through my digital proof and making sure everything is ready to go, because something happened to my file and then I kept getting comments on what to change, and I was like, okay, look, I really need this to be done with. So this is hopefully the final ever file I'm gonna ever upload for this book, because it's starting to annoy me. And oh my gosh, this poem. Okay. I sometimes don't remember writing these poems, so my brain, every time I read it again, it's just like, oh my goodness, a little surprise. So anyhow, today's Tuesday, 4th of June. Yesterday, I don't think I updated you at all. I don't think I filmed anything except for that morning intro clip. But I will still have to film an actual intro clip. Wait a moment, I just need to double check if this is the correct number pattern. 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay. So anyhow, basically what happened was the stats exam I took, I expected a lot of hypothesis testing questions because we spent so long on that module, and then half of the exam was literally probability theory, which we only spent 1 hour and a half on, and that was so frustrating to me because I literally hate doing probability theory. Probability in general is not really my favorite thing. I prefer stats, so I was hoping that we'd do a little bit more statistics related stuff, but it was alright. And the test was pretty good. I found one question so confusing, but it was the most basic question ever. I just forgot the formula because I haven't had to use it since high school. So it took me 20 minutes to figure out what the question was asking of me, plus the question was worded in a way with unnecessary information to purposefully confuse you. So I tried every single possible formula I could think of. I did the scientific methods, I did a lot of financial marketing related strategies, and I was like, none of these are giving me anything similar or remotely close to the possible options in a multiple choice. It was all multiple choice, by the way. And I was getting kind of worried because I was running out of time. I was freaking out a little, and I was like, wait a moment. This is actually annoying me. So I had to take a step back, and then I realized what I was doing wrong, and I realized which formula I actually needed. So it was a bit of a progress, and at least it's all done now. At least I'm confident with my answers, and I guess we'll just find out in a month's time what my results are, which is kind of scary. It's currently 10:20, and I finally got an email from Ingram Spark because apparently my paperback copy info thingy, they basically locked it on me, so I couldn't actually edit anything. I couldn't edit like metadata or pricing info or anything, or like even release dates. So it was completely locked. And then they finally sent me an email saying my files were wrong. And then like I had updated my file since then, so I knew I wanted to change it prior to. So I finally got access to it again this morning, and that was so frustrating and worrying because I need this to be done soon because they still have to review it, then they have to process it, and I still need to get this book basically ready for publishing on the 18th of June. So at this rate, I don't think any paperback copies except for the one on Amazon will be live. So there's that. But I'm hoping the ebook will be fine. I actually haven't created the ebook file, to be honest. I'm going to do that today. I was going to do it yesterday, but then yesterday kind of like after the exam, I was really happy, but I was also really mentally exhausted. So I didn't really do anything. I kind of just chilled the whole day, which is probably why I didn't even bother picking up my camera. But I also did a bit of lesson planning because I am teaching today. So yeah, there's that. But I'm going to quickly check through the rest of my files and then I'll give you another update, or maybe I'll film a time slap kind of clip thing for the ebook file creation. But yeah, until then, I'll see you soon.
You didn't come home at all last night. Didn't think you'd sleep, but I said about that it's just a wishful thought. And I just been going on a lot.
The ceiling fan go round and round, and it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the...
So it has clearly been many hours since I last filmed a clip. It's now almost 9 p.m. and basically it wasn't really productive today. Let's just say I spent over 4 hours talking to one of my uni friends, and like that was not planned at all. At first, all I did was go into my messages app and respond to one of my students, and then it kind of spiraled from there because our conversation ended up dragging out after I finished talking to my student about how she went on her exam, which, you know, seems pretty typical. Did not expect to have a conversation with my friends for over 4 hours today. That was usually very unexpected. Most of the times I don't have conversations with my friends for like one long period of like 3 to 4 hours. If anything, it's usually 1 to 2 hours at most, and then we're both kind of like, a lot of my friends are very introverted, so it was kind of like enough for us. But that kind of shocked me because we are both super introverted, so I didn't expect our conversation to go on for that long. But anyhow, I got in a yoga workout because I really feel like the exams are killing me. Like, I have been feeling so much pain because I don't know if it's just me or my anxiety or something. Also, keep in mind all these exams are like online, so I'm like sitting at the desk and I have to make sure I'm not out of frame of the camera, because if I am, then it's counted as cheating. If I move too much, it's counted as cheating. So like, it's really like you have to kind of sit in a certain way so you aren't considered cheating, and it's so annoying. So it's been quite painful, to say the least. But other than that, I uploaded all the updated files to Amazon and Ingram Spark. I still have to create my ebook file, which I am planning on doing soon. But yeah, not a lot happened. I also had another teaching class thingy today. It was great. It was for English Standard in Year 11. And it was pretty good. Not very complicated, nothing too hard. It was really nice and chill. So really enjoyed that. Now I'm studying for game theory. And by studying, I mean I'm going to watch the basic videos, so like summary videos in a way. And I'll probably watch the lectures, all of them. some other time, but right now I just want to watch the 6 basic videos, summary videos. I don't even know what to call it because the teacher calls them basics in 5 minutes, so I'm just going by that, but then it sounds weird and when I'm like saying it out loud, so I'm gonna call them summary videos for now. So I have 6 of those to watch, and I just kind of want to go through them just to like simplify my knowledge a little. Like, I know how to do all of the things taught in a video, but like, you know, just in case. And for extra revision, I have a bunch of pens, literally grab a stack of paper just in case I had to work something out, but I really doubt it because usually in these videos I don't think they really go through any actual like problems where you're trying to figure it out yourself. So there's that. I'm gonna watch those 6 videos, and then after I do that, I'm either going to watch more game theory lectures or I'm going to work on that ebook file that I keep telling myself I need to do, but I just haven't gotten around to. But yeah, also really unrelated note, I cleaned my laptop because it was so messy. So yeah, I feel a lot better now, less chaotic to say the least. But we're gonna get started with watching those videos and then I'll give you an update.
Picture the life of James Dean, and it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow. Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. I'm finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville. We're staying here the right call. It's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean, and it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
Hello and happy Wednesday. So it is now almost midday and I literally have done nothing. I have had a really slow, exhausting morning. Not so sure why. I think I should try and get more sleep maybe, but it was a long day. I think I also used up a lot of my social battery, so maybe that's why I'm a bit drained. But anyhow, it's now Wednesday, and basically yesterday night I created my ebook file. But the issue is I've never used Draft to Digital before, which is what I think I want to publish my ebooks on from now on, because I used to use Ingram Spark, but it was really slow in like actually getting the ebook done and everything, even though the ebook was done way earlier than the paperback. So I don't know what happened there, but it annoyed me. So we're taking a bit of a turn. So now I need to figure out how to do the Draft to Digital one, and I'm not so sure in all honesty. Also, I'm wearing my glasses for today because my eyes feel so dry. And I have been wearing contacts non-stop, so maybe that's also why. It's actually 11:30 now, and I haven't posted any TikToks, haven't done any marketing stuff, and I'm not bothered to do anything. Like, it's that kind of day. Also, it's super cloudy out and there was like a lot of cows mooing outside, and like that happens every day. And at some points I get really frustrated, but today I was like, I just want to listen to animals in the farm being them, because like I'm just mentally done. So that's that. Also, apparently I somehow set up my book up for pre-order, the ebook at least for Draft to Digital. I don't know what I did, to be realistically honest. I don't know how Draft to Digital works. I'm kind of like experimenting, but I'm really excited to see where this goes. But first I need to figure out how to get paid, because obviously I'm not from the US, I'm from Australia, so I don't really understand the whole tax situation going on here, so I'm kind of figuring that out. But other than that, that is basically it. So without much else to say, I'm gonna go figure out this tax info, and then we have a lot of game theory to study for today. I actually did study last night, and like I feel much better for the exam. But also I go through these periods of game theory where I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do well, so it's okay, we're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna get this quickly done and hopefully be done with it really fast, because I don't want to have to do it for so long. It's also really exhausting. And then that's about it. I'll probably keep you guys updated because I want to film more. I keep telling myself I want to film and I just never do. So there's that, and I'm gonna turn on some music and hopefully I'll wake myself up because I feel kind of tired as well. That's another thing I hate wearing my glasses for, because it's always so, I think I just associated my glasses with like going to bed, so it feels weird. I'm wearing my glasses and it's like super bright, as you can see, and I'm just tired. So I'm gonna try and break that a little bit, but until then we're gonna play some EDM music because I literally need to wake myself up. So some electronic dance music is gonna hopefully do its job. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I last updated you, and I need to do a quick recap. So I forgot that I did a lot of paperwork this morning and like admin stuff for my other job, so I forgot that is what I woke up to do, and I finished basically 3 documents, which is good. So I just like have one more document I have to do, and then I have like the end of the month reports that I need to do, and there's like 6 of them, but I haven't started. So if we have time after game theory, or if I feel more comfortable with game theory content, then I might like pivot and start planning those reports. But other than that, today is going really well, really slowly, not as productive as I wanted, but it's okay, we're gonna be fine, and it's good. So I kind of went through my emails, posted on TikTok, Shorts, Instagram, etc. Got all of that done. Read the Bible verse of the day because I try to keep up with it. Not that I'm doing the best job, to be honest. And just before this clip, I filmed 2 clips for another video that I'm filming, which I don't actually have a predicted date for when it's coming out because it is a long challenge and it's really under more of a time constraint for me to film it. So I want to try and get that video done soon, but we'll see. I'm very, very much in the beginning stages of that video. So for today, I would love to cover the rest, or basically all game theory content, and feel more confident in the subject. Like I feel okay with the complex components of the subject, okay? But when it comes to the basics, I literally found out I have been reading the table wrong, like backwards the entire time, and no one has corrected me at all. And like, okay, it's not a good thing when the exam is literally in 2 days. So my exam is on Friday, and now that I finally know how to read the table, I feel better. But I'm also so scared that I'm gonna stuff up because my brain is so used to reading it the old way that I used to read it, which was the wrong way. But it's okay, we're gonna move that aside and we're gonna be fine, because we can do this. And game theory is just a subject that will probably bring me to tears at this point. So it's alright. Anyhow, basically for the rest of the day, I would love to do some writing as well, if possible. But I also realized I want to post a YouTube video once a week for like the month of June to see if I like that kind of schedule and if I would change it. But I have filmed the writing vlog, obviously from many months ago, but I haven't edited anything of it, even though I had filmed it like probably back in February and it's June. So there's that. And there's also a practice final exam for game theory that I want to do, but before I do that, I want to actually like get through all the content. So basically what I want to do is review the entire course of game theory, do the practice exam, edit a writing vlog, and potentially write my own book. And yeah, I keep getting emails and like messages, and my watch has been vibrating non-stop and starting to annoy me. Also, I would love to squeeze in a workout if possible, but we shall see. So right now I'm going to get started on, I think we're going to do game theory because I'm kind of drawn to it right now, but I don't want to do it. So hopefully when I start doing it, I'll feel better. One shot, two shots, turns to three. Guess that you've forgotten me. Four shots, five shots, turns to six. Had to know you get your fix. Where were you out till 3 last night? Was it the same place as tonight? I didn't wanna be right if she was the one under your side. How could you have pulled this off? Wish I never met you. Could've saved myself from a heartbreak that you can't fake and say you never caused. But let's face it, you're wrong. Pretending like nothing's wrong. Deep down I knew it was. Perfectly twisted lies that became songs. And I can't keep fighting for a love that wasn't real and pretending that it was to you. And I can blur the image of when we were in the bar, celebrating, kissing her. I fell for you even though I shouldn't have. Caught a lot just to hide what it really was. Suspicions flooded my mind. Why did I give you my time? Told myself that this was a real love. Told myself life's nothing like a fairy tale. Saw red flags and ignored all possibilities of your flaws.
And it comes, but it won't last. Like you watching your life, waiting for the good part. And what kills me is I've been avoiding the happy ending. Never been to California, never been to LA. So I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down. So I lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. And it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
Hello, so it's Friday and as you can see I am freezing and I think I'm sick now because I kept coughing during my exam and I am actually scared. Wait, I just got an invoice for my diploma, which by the way we have a lot to talk about, so I'll be back after I check my invoice. Okay, so I know I'm at like tearing up technically, but I promise I'm not crying because of the exam. I forgot I was meant to film a clip explaining stuff, and then I just started watching this random YouTube video that was super sad, and anyway, so basically I'm not crying because of the exam. That's the only thing I want to get out. But let's quickly recap yesterday. So on Wednesday, you saw me do a lot of studying for game theory, and oh my gosh, I did actually cry on Wednesday for like 5 minutes, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. So it's fine. That's like the second time I've actually ever cried in uni, so it's okay. I'm making progress. But anyhow, it's finally over. All my exams are done for semester 1, which is like insane to me. And I can't believe it. Okay, so basically yesterday I wasn't feeling the best. Like, I knew I had to study for game theory, and like I didn't really want to do anything that could like take up more energy than it need to. So I kind of just filmed a bunch of time-lapse clips. So I hope that's alright, because I don't think I even filmed a talking clip yesterday. But basically all I did was study game theory, so it wasn't really anything interesting anyway. And then since Wednesday, I've had this pounding headache, and I just thought it was because I was like focusing so much on game theory, and then that headache continued into Thursday, and it's like been so annoying. And now today, this morning, I also had that headache, but now I'm like, I still have it now, but like I think I'm sick. So I kind of like came to that conclusion, because yesterday and on Wednesday I wasn't coughing, and my nose wasn't like basically running terribly either, but now everything just, I feel like I have a cold, which is seriously annoying. Anyway, so there's that little update. But yesterday, holding up cameras is exhausting. So work was cancelled for me, so I just stayed home the whole time and just did game theory, which is really boring now that I think about it. I didn't really do anything interesting, and my hands are so shaky right now. I also messed around with the keyboard and tried to work on a video that I want to film for release week. The only other thing I can really think of that was super major was my friends texted me and they told me to start looking at internships. And to be honest, in my degree, I don't get internships as an option. Like, if I took the business degree route, I would have had that option. But under my eco degree, I don't get any of those options. And then when it comes to the teaching degree, that is like a compulsory thing I have to pass, which is like a professional development thing. So in a sense, I don't really have internships, and my friends were telling me that I should still like apply. And when I was searching up internships, I didn't get any eco related ones or anything remotely close to what I was studying. And then when they started searching, they got a few more results than I did, but they weren't any like better. So I'm not so sure in regards to internships if I'm even gonna apply. I think I might, but like if I do, I want to fix up my resume beforehand. So there's that. And then we also spent over an hour calling, and she just wanted to ask about how I was doing. That was so sweet. We have not seen each other since like, I want to say like 2 months now. But yeah, so it was really nice talking to her again and just catching up. She's doing a lot of amazing things, and I'm really happy for her. So that was basically yesterday. And while she was looking at internships for me, and we were kind of like narrowing down potential options, even though there wasn't a lot to narrow down, I also applied for my diploma, which I was meant to do a while ago, but I just never got around to. So yesterday night I did officially enroll into my diploma. So now I am also studying a diploma in innovation, and it's thankfully part-time for 3 years, and I can do it in conjunction with my current double degree. I don't know why I still call my degree a double degree. It's not really called that. It's called a vertical stack degree. So anyhow, but it's easier to just say double degree, so I'm just going to keep referring to it as that. But I can study it, and it's only 3 weeks, like in certain periods. So in July, or technically end of June, I'm going to be going back to uni to start my diploma, and I'm really excited. By the way, I am wearing like so many sweaters and jumpers and hoodies because I am freezing. And the sun finally decided to come back out, but it's not warm. It's so cold. Anyhow, I'm like literally going on any tangent at this point. My brain is like so fuzzy and it hurts so much. But anyhow, so apart from enrolling into my diploma, this morning I woke up and I was shivering with fear and anxiety. It wasn't because it was freezing cold or I was potentially getting sick and I didn't realize, but I was so scared. And honestly, I'm so happy that the exam is over. It was giving me a lot of pain mentally and emotionally rather than physically, but we might have to rethink on the physical one, to be honest. So yeah, it was a long process, but finally the exam's over, and now we just have to wait for the results and pray that I don't have to repeat this. But if I do repeat it, then oh well, that's next year's problem, not this year. I already took it this year. I just hope I don't have to. Like, I just need to get a minimum of 48%. So hopefully that's enough. And hopefully I did well enough to get that minimum. Because if I didn't, then, well, we'll see what next year holds. But at least I'll be more comfortable with the content next year, because it's the same content. It's just, I have to take it again. Plus, the passing rate for this class is like really low first try, and most people pass on the second or third attempt, so it wasn't really promising to start with. But other than that, this morning I called one of my friends who I also haven't seen in ages, and we were just catching up, and well, I was studying and revising my notes. She was doing her assignment, so we kind of called for 2 hours, and then I kind of realized my time was ticking and I was running out of it. And then I still had to post all my TikToks and social media things. Speaking of which, I still haven't posted to Instagram yet, which I have to do in a moment. I got all of that done, so I feel kind of relieved. I still need to edit my YouTube video, because that was what I was doing yesterday night before my friend called me, and then I ended up doing my diploma application because I just felt like I couldn't edit the video while we were calling, because it's kind of hard to do that in general. So I didn't end up editing the video. I just kind of stopped, and I only edited like 20 seconds of it, so making great progress. But yeah, I think I'm gonna post the video tonight anyway. Now I have 2 weeks to basically get better before my diploma starts, and then we'll hopefully survive for 3 weeks, because I don't want to be sick during those times. It is a really kind of intense subject. Like, the way the teachers describe it is intense, but I'm not so sure. I only attend twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays from 9 to 5. So it doesn't sound the worst in general, but like, I don't know what we're learning, so it could get bad. But anyhow, that's the little update. I'm seriously debating on taking some cold and flu medicine, but like, my symptoms aren't so intense that I want to take them. So I just took some vitamins. I don't know if that's literally any better. By the way, I literally have this stuffed animal that I named Isopol, and it's my sister's, but I basically keep it with me everywhere. So I've been using that as my moral support until I can rent to my sister when she gets home. But yeah, that's basically how Friday is going so far. It's almost 2 something. So actually no, it is 2. It is now 2 p.m. and I guess I'm waiting, because I can't text any of my friends in case they're still doing the exam, since they have until 3:30. I want to write so badly, but like, my head hurts so much, so I don't know if I'm actually ever going to get around to it. But yeah, anxiety thankfully has settled, but I don't know, I feel like I could have ended this a lot better. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on whatever I do. Not that I plan on getting out of the bed anytime soon, because I am cold and not feeling well.
Haven't seen my twin brother, I keep missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift.
So on Friday, after basically filming that clip, I don't think I actually did anything else. I kind of spent the rest of the night talking to my friends, and that was basically my Friday, which was really nice and like chill to end the week, especially after that exam. But anyhow, that is basically my week, and also you followed me to the end of semester 1 of my first year at uni. So without further ado, have a wonderful and productive week, and I'll see you with the next video. Bye!